What's up, Panther fans? This is Panthers Roar 89. Game coming up here against the Bangles. This is a Bengals team that's 2-0. I think a lot of question marks are still out for the Bengals. I don't think anything is set in stone, obviously, in week 2. We're only in week 3 here. The Bengals have played the Colts and the Ravens, two teams that are probably 8-8 for the year. We'll finish 8-8. So the Bengals are an interesting team. The Bengals have had some good years in the past, regular season wise, and have struggled to ever get the job done. So I don't know how much stock I put into their first 2 games. They played, I think, average teams, but overall they did win those games, so you got to give a little bit credit there. And they obviously have A.J. Green. He's one of the best receivers in the league. He's off to a fast start. I think he's already got 4 touchdowns on the year. And Andy Dalton's actually played pretty well. But Joe Mixon, our running backs, played pretty well, but he's going to be out, I think, about 2 to 4 weeks. So we definitely, going into this game, have to, one, stop the run. Giovanni Bernard will be starting for them. He's no slouch, but we can't allow what happened last week against Atlanta to happen this week. I don't know if because of Freeman being out for the Falcons, we thought they weren't going to run the ball much, but they ran the ball on our ass about 10 yards a play. So we need to step our game up in that sense. Defense got to play downhill. They got to force the offense to do what they want, not the other way around. We cannot give up 442 yards again. If we give up that, there's a good chance we'll be looking at an L. Now, we are back home in BOA, so I do think that will be a big game changer, right? I mean, playing at home, you obviously play better. We lost a tough game in Atlanta, but I think this is a game we do pull out. I think it's a game we do win. I don't see the Bengals starting out 3-0, but the Bengals are a dangerous team. I wouldn't say that they are a slouch by any means. I think their worst possible record this year is honestly 8-8. I think they'll actually go probably 10-6, and I could actually see them winning that division. Pittsburgh doesn't look too strong. Baltimore looks average. Cleveland, well, they're Cleveland, right? So I think we can all agree on that. So if we win this game against the Bengals, I do believe it is a very positive step to where we want to end up, which is winning the Super Bowl. And Cam is playing very well this year. He has I think the highest completion percentage of his career through the first 2 games, except maybe 1 year. It's up there. He's having a really good start to the season. And if he can keep playing the way he has been, which I expect him to, we should be okay. Obviously, we need to look for McCaffrey coming out of the backfield again. He caught 14 balls last week. He's quite the weapon, so if we can utilize him similar way, I would like to see DJ Moore get more shots down the field. And Ron Rivera did say we need to find a way to use him more. So I really hope to see him out there. I really like Jerry's Wright as well. He's played extremely well, I thought. Funches had a pretty good game last week. Obviously didn't do much against Dallas. And so I see this receiving core coming together pretty nicely. And then also, one of the things I thought was kind of idiotic was C.J. Anderson. I've never been a fan of him, honestly, especially after he broke our hearts in the Super Bowl back in 2015. And if anybody follows him on Twitter, he posted a picture of his Denver Broncos Super Bowl ring, I believe with his stat line, and then some quote that was supposed to inspire the team or some shit. But I thought that was ridiculous. One, you don't play for the fucking Donkeys anymore. You play for the Panthers. So I probably wouldn't go posting a ring that symbolizes the saddest game in Panther history. We came off 15-1 season. We were the better team, and we just had a bad day, and we ended up losing. But you cannot tell me the better team won that Super Bowl. I know people will say, well, that's what happened in the game. Bruh, we were 15-1. we beat the Cardinals in the NFC Championship game by like 40. We were wrecking teams. I mean, you cannot tell me the better team won. There's no fucking way. But you already know the comments people will make. But, the team won that day, right? But I just thought that was idiotic, and I don't really care for it. And, if you're going to be a fucking Panther, then why are you posting that? I get, like, it means something to you. That was, your one Super Bowl you got. That's great. But, know your audience, right? So I think we win this game. I'll probably say I think probably 27-17, maybe a little higher scoring, but I do think the defense gets its act together and does a good job. So I'm looking forward to Sunday. I think it'll be a good game, and I'm excited for another Sunday. And I think that's about all for that'll be about all for this video. So thanks for watching, and go Panthers.